What is going on, everybody? Simon here, Canada Footy News with my man.
What's happening, Terry?
And this will be the last World Cup show we will do because the final is on the weekend.
Is the audio on?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. You get far.
What more can be said? It was a little disappointing for a lot of people.
Correct. And very exciting for a very small country.
Yeah, Croatia was having some issues.
Well, we're already jumped to the second game. We're not even...
Yeah, might as well.
Fine. Croatia, England. Go. You know what? Start it off, please. I cut you off.
I'm not English, so it's not as disappointing for me. But I could see a lot of positives from it. But still, that loss was heartbreaking. 2-1. When a game Croatia looked good. They looked like they were there. They looked like they were in it to win.
They did, but I think we did touch base on this before, but Croatia does come out with a little bit of that run and gun style, and also in the last few moments, they're like last 10 minutes of normally every game they play, they come out blazing.
Yeah, and they did it, and that's what happened in the game. They've been to like 3 extra times in a row, so they're going to be gassed, I think, for the final. But
I agree. I definitely agree.
But kind of heartbreaking for England. It was nice to see a country unite again, though. The football fans, beer flying everywhere.
You know what really killed me? Watching that first goal in by Trippier, and then that was it. 5 minutes in, I was like, "Okay, here it is. We're going to score another one, and then there'll be another one."
I kind of saw that too at that point when I saw that goal and just how it was just perfect. Like they couldn't have hit it any better. And it was like, okay, what's going to happen here? And then, no, just nothing, not enough. Kane missed a couple.
Kane being offside, but even when he was offside, did you see that one? When he was
went around to the post. And then he had a couple close ones that just didn't convert. And what can you do? It just wasn't his game. But still the opportunity now for the third place to at least finish top 3.
Correct.
Which is massive for England. But it was good to see that style. England is coming around. Their youth is starting to make a name.
They're playing like men. They're not playing like Neymar.
And their young guys, exactly. Their young guys are having a good show. Like things are looking
definitely
good for England.
Definitely good show, all the way across.
Huge. The next World Cup's going to be massive for England. But the other game we got to talk about here.
France, Belgium. Are you serious? Wow. We both called French in the final, so good job to us so far.
Yeah.
We've done that.
Oh, by the way, I looked at the pool. I won.
Oh, there was a glitch. I sent an email to them.
Yeah, Harry's glitch was he made bad picks. That was a glitch.
Damn.
But I took it by only 3 points, though. So
yeah.
one extra win that I got right that he got wrong. Because we had a couple that went just didn't go as far as we thought it would. Like Argentina, we picked goal. I picked goal
as
deep.
we expected them to.
Yeah. Argentina figured it would go deep, but no, not as deep as they were supposed to. But anyways.
French-Belgium game. Thoughts. Final thoughts. France won, yes, we know that. But final thoughts.
France, I don't know. France did the job. They look good. I think this is it for them. Just give them the trophy.
The touch on the ball, their passes were precise.
Pogba was a stud. Had a great game.
Amazing game.
Mbappe, just as good.
Don't even start. That gentleman came out ready to play.
I think Hazard came out and said, I'd rather lose with this Belgian team than win with that French team after the loss. Like, he was angry, bitter. You can't blame the guy. I mean, Belgium, the era from Belgium, is it over? I don't think so. They're pretty young still.
No,
they got guys that are
that's
still,
not even close to being over.
De Bruyne's going to be even better at the next World Cup, I think.
4 years from now, you're going to see this Belgium team, which has already introduced younger players.
Bunch of studs. Like, they're
going to play, and that's going to be well. And I'm excited to see that. Who scored that? Umtiti?
Yeah, Samuel Umtiti. What a goal. Like,
oh my God.
Just getting the scoring from everybody. Like, it's working out. Barca kid, he's young too.
Yeah, it was a beautiful goal.
Yeah.
51st minute. Like, I didn't expect that fast in the second half.
No.
But beautiful. No. Beautiful play for France the whole game.
Yeah.
The French did well. Honestly, the ball control was insane.
They shut Belgium down, and I think they're going to do the same thing now coming into the final. So we'll get right to jump over to the final. And the third place game, England-Belgium.
Okay.
Have a chat. I'll leave this.
This is a tough one. And before we actually started rolling, I looked at Simon and I said, the English are going to get pumped. I don't want to go crazy, but The English are going to get pumped. We have no idea what Belgium has in their bag. We've seen bits and pieces. We've seen a lot of them coming down to the finals to play for third place. I'm an English supporter. You're an English supporter. They're going to get pumped. I said 4-1, and honestly, I'm feeling pretty bad for saying that because I still think Belgium could put up 5 or 6 goals if they wanted to. I'm sorry. I feel bad. I am going for Belgium to win that game. You know what? The English made a great push this year, so congratulations, great on them. And once again, we did see a country reunite, which definitely needed to happen. We had conversations about that watching some of the replays. You just see everybody, different cultures.
Doesn't matter the color.
Doesn't matter where you're
the
from.
religion. People were jumping and throwing beer, and everyone was going mental.
It was a breath of fresh air. And that,
nice
I'm not only saying that happened for English or in England. It happened throughout the world,
yeah.
and that's why I love World Cup. It's crazy. You can see all these countries come together, and then high tension countries with there's crazy presidents. But we're not getting political. But I'm just saying,
yeah, exactly.
It's a breath of fresh air to see that, and I wish the rest of the world. I wish for the rest of the year the world embraces us because it was amazing.
Yeah,
it was good to see.
It was great to see.
But
I think 4-1's a little harsh.
We're getting pumped.
I think they're going to get dominated. I think Belgium's going to dominate the game, but I don't think the scoreline's going to be that high. I'm going to say 2-1 Belgium. I just think Belgium's going to win it.
They're going to win it.
2-1. But nothing. I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think they'll dominate the whole game, but I think it won't. But exactly what you said. I think the English squad is just...
They got something to prove, though, because they're still extremely up.
Yeah, I mean, I could be surprised. I just kind of expect a little bit of underachieving again. But I mean, I kind of think that they overachieved a bit this World Cup,
which is great. Well, I'm happy to see them in the next 4 years.
Yeah, so they'll be an exciting team next World Cup. England will be good, really good. But yeah, so both of us going with Belgium to win it, unfortunately, because that's just what we both see. And this is without even talking to each other previously. We both just kind of where we're at.
Yeah. Last game.
We haven't missed a game. We've watched every single game. And if my boss is watching, I haven't watched every single game. I just watched.
No English
here. But the final.
This is crazy.
France in the final. And
we see
who's in the final?
You know, if we were gambling men, I guess we should put money on it.
I put money on France 2 years ago.
2 years ago. France, Croatia. Honestly, thoughts. What do you see happening in this game? What do you think some of the big points are going to be for? What are going to be the biggest points for whatever team is going to produce? I don't know. What am I looking for?
I don't know. All I know is I think France is going to come out and they're going to dominate Croatia.
So, what do you think the key plays behind that? In order to succeed that way,
well, France is a skillful team, whereas Croatia is a run and gun. They're more of a long ball down the wings, get the wall to Mandzukic, and hope he can head it, or somebody's going to get a touch on it after a scramble. Don't get me wrong. They have two of the best midfielders in the world in Modric and Rakitic.
Yeah. How do you complain with that?
Phenomenal,
and both of them played a good game.
They're competing against guys like Matuidi and Pogba, and then they got Mbappe to deal with and Umtiti to deal
Pogba
with, and they got
that's
so
crazy.
many people to deal with, and that's just France just has too much. I was reading a stat that there's 59 potential French nationalized players that played in this World Cup. 59, and that's for different countries. France has the most players that play in the World Cup, even though they've nationalized somewhere else because of whatever other reason, right? But 59 players in this World Cup.
That is crazy.
Yeah, so the French, and they have their pick of the litter. I mean, no wonder there's 59 total, and how many had to leave because.
But we did discuss that though. We said they could field two squads.
Yeah, and exactly. The depth on that team is ridiculous. Like if they can all play a team game, they'll dominate Croatia. Because Croatia's played a good team game.
Correct.
France has gotten better and better and better. So if they go into the final and just play the game that they need to play, Mbappe's going to shine, Pogba's going to shine. You know, those boys are, I think, 3-1 final.
Yeah.
France is going to take the trophy.
France will definitely win. I'm going to say that. I think some big pointers for this game is France had some beautiful footwork. I know I touched base on that earlier, but you need to dumb that down just a little bit. I think going against these Croatians, they're more aggressive to the ball. They will go at you. So making the quick passes, making them fast, making them precise is the best thing behind it.
That's what's going to benefit them, for sure.
You know, I hate to say it if we did look at it the other way around, and I guess Croatia understands Pogba standing in the back there. You do got a big guy to get around. How are you going to break that down?
Yeah, they're going to have trouble.
They will have trouble doing it. And I think that's the biggest thing, especially Modric, Rodric. We're just going to have to hold back. You're going to have to play a little bit further apart and make sure those passes come on and they're tight. Like, he's swinging, he's kicking his boot at that moment, that ball's coming straight to him.
Yeah, no, exactly. And, yeah, what's your prediction score?
Prediction in this score. I'm going to actually say 2-1. I've been extremely wrong every time saying it's going to be an extra time or in pens. So I'm just going to say 2-1 final, France. And, yeah, that's all I can say.
But, yeah, I mean, what else can be said about this World Cup? We'll do a wrap-up show, but this World Cup has been the best World Cup I've ever watched.
One of the best, yeah.
As far as the action, the upsets, the goals, the crowds, just the atmospheres. Maybe it's because now we have more visibility to it because of we're in the era of... This is the first World Cup is in the era of social media.
Correct.
Because the other ones weren't yet. Social media wasn't that big 4 years ago.
No.
Not like it is now.
No.
So
Leaps
everything's
and bounds,
everywhere.
that's for sure.
Right? Everything's everywhere. So the stuff that we see is way better. So it's been phenomenal.
I've been happy with this World Cup as well. I think biggest reason why you do see other countries, you don't see the big powerhouses getting through anymore. They did get embarrassed.
That's kind of nice too.
It is a breath of fresh air, but at the same time, I'm just pissed off about it because I picked the powerhouse countries in my pool.
Yeah, because you just always expect them. They always do. Yeah. Traditionally, they just do well. But you know what? Though next World Cup, they're going to be doing well. We're still going to see upsets, but the big ones are going to get. They're going to solidify what they're doing, and they're just going to do well. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So that'll be it for the World Cup stuff.
Okay,
so
done. Let's stop talking about World Cup. I can't wait for the game Sunday.
Great game. Yeah, it'll be good. So might as well kiss it so we can stay on that.
Okay.
Saturday, Foothills FC plays their last game, but prior to it, we are going to make a quick stop in to watch the first half at Spruce Meadows. And we will watch the England and Belgium
game.
First half before we have to go do the live stream for the Foothills game. But
which will be good, though.
Foothills going to lift the trophy. They're Northwest Division champs, but they still, they clinched it 2 games ago. But this is just kind of a formality to get it done and sorted now. Mm-hmm. So, but Foothills, Seattle Sounders FC, and yeah, we'll be at Spruce Meadows. So maybe you're gonna have a chat with some people, and that's my dog. Have a chat with some people, get other people's feedback on what they thought the World Cup is.
It's gonna be good to talk to some people.
Yeah, and then Sunday we'll see what we decide to watch the game on Sunday. So.
We'll definitely let you know. But yeah, no, World Cup was great. But hey, let's go. Let's get a World Cup. I'm just always stuck on this. Let's go to something a lot more mainstream here, coming to Canada. That's already been more or less released, as we know. The CPL, another big launch, crazy launch.
Yeah, Forge FC Hamilton has launched officially, and their launch was done really well. Tim Hortons Field. Really well played out, really well set up. The fans were great. They had the Barton Street Battalion. They're out already in force.
It was crazy.
It's cool to see the supporters groups out already at these launches. So good on them. And something we kind of talked about. So I'll list the names here of some of the teams, okay? So we have our very own Cavalry FC in Calgary. We have Valor FC in Winnipeg.
Yep.
We have Forge FC in Hamilton. Released. We got York 9. And then HFX Wanderers. And then, for some reason, FC Edmonton.
Okay, yeah. But the reason why I believe they call them FC Edmonton is because, well, they got the Edmonton Crappy Oilers. They got the Edmonton Eskimos.
The Oil
so
Kings.
It's like, oh, Edmonton won something. Okay, get over it. Edmonton's never going to win. You can combine as many names as you want together. Just in having the city Edmonton in any of your sports, you're just going to fail.
And that's a bitter Calgarian making that point, just so everybody knows.
It's true.
Those rivalries got to come from somewhere, and this is where it's got to start.
This is where it is to start. And I'm sorry. No, I'm not even sorry.
Lack of creativity from Edmonton.
There's a reason why they changed their name from the City of Champions to the City of
Edmonton.
Yeah.
So, big, great CPL news again. So this is moving forward, and Victoria is launching next week from what we hear. So Port City, is it going to be? I don't know. That was the name that everyone was talking about for a while, but we'll see. What else is there to talk about?
Oh, my man.
You just about said something else. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yes. He's in Juventus.
Like, did you expect that signing to happen?
Never. Are you serious?
Italy? Like,
everywhere? But okay.
would you say that Ronaldo's taking a step back going to play for Juventus?
No. I think I believe he's going to revive the Juventus name. He's got 2 years. He will revive that name.
Yeah. See, where I was a little disappointed, I think, because I kind of expected him to return to United at some point because, let's face it, United was the club that made him who he was. He was always going to be a talented player, but United snatched him up early, and Sir Alex did his job with him. Great, one of the greatest managers ever, of course. We're going to say that. But Ronaldo, I expected him to kind of go back to United maybe and finish out his career at United, and I think now with this signing at Juventus, that kind of closes that door. I don't think he's going to go to United.
No, he's not going to go back to United.
But that's not to say that he's not going to do well. I think he could potentially become the only player in history to win 3 Champions Leagues with 3 different clubs.
Yeah, what was it, League One?
Well, he did it with, no, not League One. He did it at La Liga.
Spain, La Liga. Oh, Jesus.
Manchester United. And then now he would be doing it with potentially with Juventus. And their defense is solid.
Correct.
So now having a player like Cristiano Ronaldo to draw attention away is going to open up the field for other guys. So they're going to have, I think they're going to do great.
This is going to help them out for the next years. They'll put Juventus back up on the board and make a name for themselves again.
I think they'll be a force in Champions League to be reckoned with. They're going to win the league.
Do you think he's going to do what every other player has done, coming from any big stage and go down to the MLS?
I would say 2 years at Juve, and then he's going 2 years. He's going to go and join. I have a feeling for some reason I want to say he's going to join Bex at Miami FC, and I don't know. They're launching next year, I believe, or the year after. I can't remember when they got granted for. It might be 2020.
But you see him going down to MLS.
I have a feeling he's going to go. He'll do 2 years in Juve, and then the MLS will buy out his contract. They'll pay his transfer fee, and then they'll bring him over. I don't think he'll go 4 years at Juve.
No, definitely
He's getting up there. He's 33 now. At that point, he'll be 30. Yeah. You
don't want to keep pushing yourself.
No. At that stage, you can dial back and then do what Beckham did. Make his money in the way that he was going to. He's going to be, he's the poster child more than just a football player, just like how Beckham was. So I think that's what Ronaldo's going to... I don't know. That's what I kind of foresee happening. I could be way off, but...
I heard Messi signed as the water boy for Juventus. Low water, I'm sorry.
Poor Messi.
Poor child.
Well, Messi, he'll win another league with Barcelona, and then... He'll probably get disappointed again in Champions League, with maybe this time against Juventus, and Juventus will do them in. But great move by the money is ridiculous. So.
Yeah, what did we work out? It was
$500,000 a week. Like,
it's not enough money for me.
Break, man. Can you just give me like a week's salary?
Yeah,
just a week. I'd be good for a while.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, what else we got going on? I think that was pretty much it. Nothing crazy.
That's pretty much it. I mean, other than that, we kind of pretty much touched on anything. So,
I know there's a lot going on in the MLS, but we don't talk.
Yeah, who cares about MLS right now? I will watch the FC or the New York Derby, and they're playing at Yankee Stadium, and the field's like as wide as my house. Like, it just looks stupid. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow, I'm going to shut this off. I watched about 2.5 minutes, and I think the first minute and a half of that was waiting for a free kick to go. So, dirty. Awful. Just, anyways, but... it'll be great to see everything that's going on with the CPL, and we will be at Spruce Meadows, so come down Saturday. We might go down Sunday. We'll see. But, yeah, come say what's up if you see us, and we'll try to have the camera rolling, interview some people, chat with some people. If you also head down to Foothills, watch them raise the trophy, and watch the talent. These are the guys that are going to be playing for the CPL.
This is what we're going to see next year.
These guys are going to be pros next year, some of these kids, so come watch them. I say kids because I feel so old. I'm 35.
Yeah, you are old, Gramps.
Yeah. And, but that, I guess that would pretty much... I
think that pretty much wraps it up. I can't think of anything else.
No.
Honestly, the biggest thing, Saturday, come see us. Sunday, we'll let you know. Besides that, enjoy the World Cup. Be safe. Get drunk. Get home safe.
And thanks for watching.
Okay. Bye, guys.
To swing on down, and stop. You know what I'm saying? So he could get on. Now this is what we doing. We playing the role of that sweet chariot, and we swinging down to pick you up.